Valtteri Bottas reveals that he's learned a lot about battling with Lewis Hamilton during their 5 years together in Mercedes. The Valtteri Bottas chapter in Mercedes ended at this month's Abu Dhabi GP. The 32-year-old leaves the Silver Arrows to join Alfa Romeo next year. He won 10 races and helped the team win 5 constructors' titles during his time in Mercedes, but Bottas will always be disappointed he couldn't threaten Hamilton's title challenge. Bottas and Hamilton's partnership in Mercedes has favored the latter more often than not. The Finn has sacrificed his own race umpteenth number of times to bolster his teammates' championship chances. Hamilton even admitted that the former Williams driver was the best teammate he ever had. Now that he's leaving Brackley for Hinwil, Bottas says he's learned a lot from his on-track battles with Hamilton. "I've definitely learned a lot about myself," he said. "I've learned how this sport is so much more mental. If you really compare if it's a physical or psychological sport, I feel like it's so much about the head. Definitely, I've learned just to accept mistakes and learn from the mistakes. That learning part and being able to learn to be honest to myself, that's one big thing." Valtteri Bottas praises Lewis Hamilton's consistency and talent. "We've Bottas' brilliance on display at times during an F1 weekend. However, the Finnish driver failed to continue those strong performances over to the next Grand Prix. His failure to remain consistent on track always dampened his chances of challenging Hamilton for the title." Bottas admitted his teammate Lewis was a great driver in the same interview. He also added that going up against the Brit required some serious mental preparation. "There was always a risk for me to try too hard," added Bottas. "Not allowing myself enough time to get to the point where I wanted to be, so just allowing myself to accept that it's pretty tricky to go up against Lewis, and I can't always beat him. That's just a fact because of his consistency, his talent and the work he puts in. I also know I can do it, just not maybe beating myself up too much when that doesn't happen. That's been quite a big thing. I just learned what works for me, in terms of the mindset going to the races, and what to do between them," he concluded.